Welcome to the first ever Pernod Ricard Connect webinar, where we will give you real-time information about our brands to help you beat the market. Here to kick things off is our MC, none other than Tavares Hogan's Performance and Learning Manager.
Thank you and hello everyone. It is my pleasure to host this session during which you'll get some relevant, actionable information about an exciting innovation from Pernod Ricard. We have two special guests to take you through this, Reagan Clark and Alyssa Bloomling.
Hi everyone, I'm Reagan Clark, Brand Director on Absolut Vodka.
And I'm Alyssa Bloomling, Brand Activation Manager on Absolut Malibu and Kahlua.
We are here today to talk to you about Absolut Juice, the latest innovation from Absolut, which is setting the summer on fire.
Good stuff. We've heard a lot about Absolut Juice, and today we'll tell all of our listening audience and participating audience, distributor and sales teams what Absolut Juice is all about. We're going to discuss what it isn't, why you should care, and we will close with a couple of calls to action with information on what we need from you. So Reagan, before we talk about what Absolut Juice is, can you tell us what it isn't?
Well, Tavares, Absolut Juice, it's not simply another flavor. It's also not an infusion. It's actually a new proposition from Absolut.
Not another flavor, not an infusion, a new proposition. What else exactly is it?
It's the latest innovation from the Absolut franchise that combines superb quality of original Absolut vodka with 5% real fruit juice. It's also the innovation that delivers on our new platform, Planet Earth's Favorite Vodka, and it's made with the same sustainable practices that we do with the larger portfolio. Additionally, it's a great way to make easy to mix cocktails with the sweet but slightly sweet and balanced and refreshing taste that Absolut Juice brings to the table.
And given that juice is an entirely new proposition, on shelf, it would be amazing if Absolut Juice could actually live to the left of Absolut Blue to differentiate the fact that it is a new proposition from Absolut and not another flavor.
Okay, that's really good. But tell me, why should we care?
So why should you care? Actually, Absolut Juice is a triple win. Number one, it's on trend. It's an on-trend proposition for the consumer. It's really tapping into the moderation and conscious drinking trend we see with millennials. Absolut Juice is 35% ABV. Additionally, it's a wonderful balance of sweet but not too sweet, refreshing tasting cocktails. And Absolut Juice has less than 99 calories per serving and is tapping into the spritz occasion, which we're really looking to capitalize on this summer with our drink strategy, which I'll talk more about a little bit later. Second, number two, it drives increased basket ring for the retailer. Absolut Juice Hero Serve is the Absolut Juice Spritz, Absolut Juice plus soda. The second Hero Serve that we have is the elevated Spritz, Absolut Juice plus soda plus sparkling wine. This allows the retailer to have multiple products in their basket while driving the cocktail strategy around Absolut Juice. Third, we're stealing share from outside the category. We actually see a huge opportunity with Absolut Juice and the wine occasion. Absolut Juice actually has 20% fewer calories than a glass of white wine or rosé wine, depending on the flavor. So we see a huge opportunity to actually bring in new consumers to Absolut and the franchise overall leveraging juice.
So in sales, we talk about speed to market, and I hear that Absolut Juice is off to a fast start. Alyssa, talk to us about some of the success we've seen on Absolut Juice.
Sure. So at first, I want to give a shout out to the AEs and distributor teams who have helped us achieve this fast start on juice. We pushed juice out early in some spots to catch the start of summer, and we're already seeing great success with some of our key national retailers across the country, namely Albertsons Company, Giant Eagle, Bevmo, and Walmart. We are also seeing some great initial success from some of our states. Team New Jersey and Ohio are over-delivering, in addition to some great successes from California, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, Michigan, and Indiana. For context, one of our biggest Absolut innovations was Absolut Lime. Now, it's just an early read, but initial indications are showing that juice is actually moving faster than Absolut Lime in the same period. So far, Absolut Juice is shaping up to be a really strong innovation for Absolut.
Alyssa, can you tell us more about how we accomplished bring Absolut Juice to life?
I sure can, Tavares. So displays are key. As you can see here on the screen, we have some great examples of displays here. When I look at these photos, let's talk about what's working. So I think number one, displaying juice in a brand block with both flavors together. The shippers really stand out with their bright, vibrant colors, perfect for summer. Number two, seeing as that juice is a 6-pack, so a smaller case, putting multiple case stacks together of both flavors really drives a bigger impact on display. Before we move on, it is also important to point out another critical tactic that's really working for juice, which is sampling. When consumers try juice, when we get that liquid to lips, we get great feedback. So the well-balanced sweetness, approachable flavors, and that refreshing taste are really coming through when customers try this liquid.
So this is great to hear about some of the early initial success. Going forward, what's your best advice or information on how to sell this? And what are some of the key drivers to help us effectively sell Absolut Juice?
Well, that's a great question, Tavares. First, we can confidently say that Absolut Juice is grounded in consumer insights and is really consumer-centric when we think about the low and moderate drinking trends and lower ABV trends that are out there, and Absolut Juice's proposition with 35% ABV. Second, claims. Our category is driven by claims, and we actually know that claims, they matter. So what are the claims that are going to drive conversion that have been successful so far with Absolut Juice? No artificial flavors, made with real fruit juice, less than 99 calories per serving. These are the claims that are going to help drive conversion around Absolut Juice because we know that our consumer actually cares about them. And it ties back to what consumers are looking for, especially during the key occasions we're targeting with Absolut Juice. So when you think about the occasions, the shopper moments, and how we actually steal share, the claims that Absolut Juice is rooted in will actually be key to driving that forward. And I mentioned before, but I want to come back to, and I'll come back to it again, 20% fewer calories than a glass of wine. Thinking about that and thinking about that shopping moment and that occasion and really tapping into that will be critical to success with Absolut Juice. And then our drink strategy. I mentioned this before, but I want to come back to it. It's all about driving recruitment. And we really want to focus on recruiting out of category. So think about the rosé and spritz occasion. Think about those brunches, those happy hours, outdoor entertainment. That's where we really see juice playing a role in being able to win and capture its fair share size of the prize. Additionally, I'm really excited to announce that we have joint programming this summer with Campo Viejo Cava, which supports our hero serve. So think about our serve and think about the spritz occasion. Our basic serve is Absolut Juice and soda. We call that our Absolut Juice spritz. It's our basic spritz. Our more elevated serve is Absolut Juice, soda, and a sparkling wine of your choice. The reality is you can do either one, and spritzes are relevant however you try it, right? It's all about spritz life this summer. Spritzes are everywhere, so get your spritz on.
And right now, why don't we try one?
Oh, where did that come from?
Look at this.
Oh,
Wait. Get our recycled paper straws.
always supporting
So
sustainability
cute.
with Planet Earth's favorite vodka.
So cute. Let's give this a try.
Okay. Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Alyssa.
We're here with Reagan Clark and
It's
Alyssa
delicious.
Bloomlin, and we're talking about Absolut Juice. We now know what Absolut Juice is. We know where Absolut Juice is selling, and we know where we've had success, and we have a strategy. What type of marketing support are we providing for Absolut Juice?
Well, Tavares, I'm super excited to talk about our $10 million 360 support plan on Absolut Juice. It kicks off with, first and foremost, always putting the consumer first and where the consumer is. Do you know where the consumer lives? Right here on their mobile. That's where we'll be. On your social apps, think Instagram, think Facebook, think WhatsApp. We'll be there targeting the consumer at the right moments in time and capturing their attention. Additionally, this summer and for the full fiscal year 20, we're partnering with celebrity musician Lizzo. Lizzo x Absolut Juice. We're super excited. Lizzo has the song of the summer, opportunely called Juice. She's also super relevant in terms of our millennial consumer, and she's authentic, she's inclusive, she lives all the brand values of Absolut, and she's bold and audacious, and we're super excited for what's to come with her. So be on the lookout for Absolut Juice x Lizzo content this summer. Additionally, we'll have out of home for all of you, many of you out there. Everyone asks for out of home. We love out of home. We support out of home. So look for out of home on Juice in your key win markets. Festivals. So as we talked about the occasions and the drinking moments around Absolut Juice, those day drinking occasions, those brunch moments, that midday time frame, festivals are a critical part of our strategy and how we bring juice to life. So look for Absolut Juice at a festival in a market near you. And last but not least, in-store. You've asked for in-store radio. We're delivering in-store radio. So be on the listen at your local retailer for Absolut Juice on the airwaves in your aisle.
So what do we need our distributor partners and our field sales teams to do?
So it's very clear. Number one priority is to secure juice displays of apple and strawberry. As we mentioned before, it would be great if juice could be cross-merchandised with Absolut Blue and the rest of the Absolut family, with juice as the hero to really centerpiece the display as it's the newest item for summer. On shelf, we would love to see juice to the left of blue to differentiate to the consumers that it's a new proposition and not just another flavor. And then lastly, to accommodate different channel strategies in retail environments, juice will be available in 4 sizes, so a 50 ml, 375, 750, and 1 liter.
This sounds good. What else?
So what's next? What's next for Absolut Juice? First and foremost, we're capitalizing on the strength of our flavors. Think strawberry, think apple. Super relevant flavors for our consumer, also relevant throughout the year. In the summer, though, we're really leaning into the fresh berry season of strawberry. And then we'll be back in the fall with apples. Apple picking, America's favorite activity. Juice is really relevant at this time as well. And then what's coming for new news throughout FY20? We're here for the summer, but we're programming juice all year long. As I mentioned, festivals. Take a look. Juice will be at Coachella next year. Additionally, PR support, full PR support throughout the year, pulsing juice at relevant moments in time. And then we just launched juice, but guess what? The journey has just started. We're already thinking about flavor extensions. What's coming next for Absolut Juice? We're super excited about the new proposition and subline from Absolut. We're super bullish on its ability to really deliver against the brand and drive a big bet and drive results. And we're coming with new flavors. So be on the lookout for any new news around that. And follow us on social. Follow Absolut Vodka. Look for hashtags for Absolut Juice, and make sure you're tuning your channels into all areas where Absolut Juice will be this summer and throughout the year.
At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full and upright positions and your seat belt is correctly fastened. Please turn off your electronic devices. America, this is what we need from you. Speed to market. Grow the business, drive scale. We need trial. We need liquid to lips. But most importantly, we need you to tell the story. Tell the story. Promote the claims. Get consumers to taste it. Talk about what a great proposition it is. And let's hashtag get juicy.
Get juicy.
Get juicy.
Get juicy. Cheers.